G'day, 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 mates and matesses. I'm here to tell you a bit of a story. Who thinks they know who's visiting this week? Me! Yeah, it's me, Santa. Oh, no, it's not Santa. I'm the Easter Bunny. It's like my Easter Bunny is. I got them going to the shopping yesterday. So while I was getting all my, really important stuff, I got me some ears so that when I did my story today, I could do my ears on. My ears. So today, in the thought of it is Easter time coming up, I got a bunny story. My husband thinks I look like a little bit of a bunny, like with my ears on. So I might wear them later. This one is called The Golden Egg Book. Look, there's a little bunny and a butterfly. We got heaps of them butterflies at the moment. It's not, but it looks like a monarch. So you could have a look at that monarch butterfly. Look at that little bunny with his egg. Wonder what's in that egg. I just boiled a heap of eggs, so there'll be nothing come out of them except for boiled eggs. So this is a golden book. And we like to just remember the spine and the front cover. It's really Australian today because I've got flies and everything. Oh, look, I'm like little Peter Rabbit flopping the fly upon my nose. Look out, I'm going to smash it. And then we've got front cover. And then on the back, we've got the back cover. My kids like to go and see if they can name all the little books that those characters come from. Hey, Mel. Got my vet love on. Just, shout out. The Golden Egg Book. Once there was a little bunny. He was all alone. One day he found an egg. He could hear something moving inside the egg. What was it? Look, there's dandelions over there. When they go to seed, you can blow them. Do you like blowing things? I like blowing things. You can blow those. Maybe it's a little boy. Who'd want a little boy in their egg? I don't think so. Maybe an elephant. Maybe another bunny. Maybe a mouse. Do you know what I did with the mouse I found this morning? I fed it to my chooks. My chooks love eating little mousies. Yum. Puts people off eating our eggs, though. See? Wonder if there's mouses in this egg. Who could tell what he would find? And how would a little bunny know? But there was something inside that egg. What do you think's inside the egg? Might be a dinosaur or a crocodile or a snake. Do you think he's an Australian little bunny? Morning, Jody. Is Lily-Ann with you? Hi. Hope you are, my gorgeous little girl. He could hear something moving. He shook it. Then the bunny pushed the egg with his foot. He jumped on top of the egg. That must be a pretty big egg if that bunny's jumping on it. If I jumped on the eggs in my chook yard, I'd squash him. It's bad enough when the chickens do. Oh, you think it's a chicken? Might be a chicken. I know, I look like a bit of a Playboy bunny, don't you think? Totes, eh? Like super totes. Playboy on. If Playboy wants to know where I am, but I only do it dressed, but I'm happy to get my bunny ears on, give me a call. He climbed a tree and threw nuts at it. Would you throw nuts at a tree? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Normally I take nuts off my tree. Don't throw nuts at it. It's a bit nuts, isn't it? He rolled the egg down a hill, but still the eggshell didn't break. and whatever was in the egg didn't come out. Well, I wouldn't want to come out either, would you? I'd be freaking out if something was smashing me and rolling me and stuff. Be a bit scary, wouldn't it? I've got a dog ripping up my plants at the moment. He's a muppet. Should have called him Muppet, not Tunker. So the bunny threw a rock at the egg. That's a bit inappropriate, don't you think? Who throws rocks? That's really naughty. That's a naughty bunny. But because he was only a little bunny, it was a very little rock. And he didn't throw it very hard and the egg didn't break. Oh, excuses now, isn't it? I don't know what he's marking at. It's just been a muppet. Probably barking at a bunny. But not nice. Pick, pick, pick. Something was trying to get out of that egg. The bunny sat very still and watched through his shining eyes. Oh, isn't that cute? He's got shining eyes. So have I. Like my shining eyes. Can't see them with me Elvis glasses. Elvis is one of my favourites. He sat very still and listened with his big soft ears. Pick, pick, pick. It's got massive ears like mine. I've got massive ears. My hairdresser complains about my ears when she's doing my hair because the comb gets stuck on them. Then the little bunny began to yawn. I'm not surprised. Do you reckon he's getting tired because he was rolling the egg and smashing the egg and throwing nuts and stuff? And he yawned and he yawned and the egg was very quiet. Look, he's over here having a big yawn. He curled up all sleepy and warm close to the egg and went to sleep. He went to sleep because he was so sleepy. Go figure. Do you go to sleep when you're sleepy? I do. Well, sometimes I don't, and then I get not sleepy, and then I stay up for ages. Then, pick, 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 and peck, 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 and crackety crack. Out jumped a little yellow bird. Do you know what that little yellow bird is? Edible. That's what that little yellow bird is. It's nice on pancakes. But it is cute and fluffy, so I probably wouldn't eat it, and it'd be a bit bony when it's little. It's a duck. Duck pancakes are great, though. I've got ducks in my yard. I'd love a gum. Oh, no, that's not nice, is it? They eat all my choc food, though. Well, what is this? Said the little duck when he saw the bunny. What could this little fur thing be? I don't know. What do you think the little fur thing is? It's not a bee. It's a bunny. Silly duck. Should know that by now. The bunny was very sleepy, and so he was still asleep and didn't wake up. Oh, can we all say, oh, poor bunny? No, not feeling it? Because he threw stones, eh? It's not nice. Inside that egg, said the duck, I thought I was all alone in a small dark world. I think we all feel a little bit like that at the moment, don't we? Like we're in a small dark world. But we're not. We can go outside and see the sunshine and hear the birds and the dogs and the cats and see all the butterflies. Have you seen heaps of butterflies? I've seen heaps of butterflies, like at least 30 in the last couple of days. They're all like blue and stripy and yellow and all sorts of cool colours. I'm loving it. Oh, it is. It's a wascally webbit. Nice one, Jodie. Nice. Now, I find myself alone with a bunny in a big bright world, and the bunny won't even wake up. How's that? Typical, isn't it? Bunny must have eaten too many pancakes or Easter eggs. So the duck pushed the bunny with his foot and jumped on top of him and threw a little rock at him. Good grief, this is a bit of an abusive story, isn't it? We don't throw rocks. Unless you're the rock. Wouldn't mind throwing that rock. How about you, ladies? Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. Imagine if you could throw Aquaman. Yeah. And rolled him down a hill. Don't. That's like really inappropriate. We don't roll potential friends down a hill, do we? We're kind. We say nice things. Like, would you go and meet somebody that's asleep and roll them down a hill and throw rocks at them? I don't think they'd be your friend, would they? And the bunny woke up. Where is my egg? Said the bunny. And where did you come from? I bet the bunny woke up. I'd wake up after someone rolled me down the hill. Although sometimes, if it's like a Saturday morning after we've had a big one on a Friday night, I probably wouldn't wake up. Although when they crack a new stubby, I'm pretty into it. Never mind that, said the duck. Here I am. Yes, I am being totally judgmental about bogans. But I am a bogan, so I can be. Here I am. So the bunny and the duck were friends. And no one was ever alone again. And I hope that they just continue to cuddle like that and don't throw stones at each other. Because that's a much better way of making friends, having cuddles. It's nice cuddles, isn't it? Bet everybody's missing cuddles. I'm missing cuddles. I saw my neighbour up the road. She was out walking her horse with Lane. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Kylie. This one's for you. I saw her walking her horse. We had to stay far apart. Couldn't even go have a cuddle with her. And after she sent me cake yesterday. It's really disappointing. Anyway, if you're really keen to stick around, I've got a second story, which I'm going to read. It's called It's Lovely When You Smile. Wonder if the bunny and the duck smile. That would have been a better way to make friends other than throwing stones and stuff, hey? It's really inappropriate. Do you know what inappropriate is? Yeah, I'll throw up after I rode down the hill too. Are you talking about on a Friday night after too many beers? So this one is by Sam McBratney, who's written quite a few stories. And the pictures are by Charles, I'd say Fudge, but I think it's Fuge. Fuge, that's a bit cool, isn't it? So let's remember, who knows what this is? It's the spine of the book. It's all joined together like glue and stuff. And it keeps it all together. Otherwise, all the pages would fall out, wouldn't they? Then we've got our cover page. I thought I'd like to keep it a little bit like Australia-based today, apart from the rabbit, which I think is not, but it could be. It certainly is not happening in Queensland because we don't have rabbits. In this one, he's got some roos. I love roos. Roos are awesome. Trying to turn the page and the wind's just not helping. It's lovely when you smile. I think, actually, if I go back, Sam McBratney is Guess How Much I Love You. Might like to check that out for me because can't do it right now. Just ping it into the comments. It's lovely when you smile. That's a little bit like the little nut brown hair and the big nut brown hair, isn't it? He's looking a little bit sad, isn't he? Or she. Don't like to judge on gender stereotyping, you know. It was a lovely summer morning, but Roo was feeling grumpy and he didn't know why. I have that all the time. Have you guys had that lately? I have that. I get up in the morning and I just feel grumpy. But you know what I do? I sit there and I think of all the things I'm grateful for. He was feeling so grumpy that he didn't even want to play. Do you have that? Well, you don't want to play. Maybe you need some breakfast so we can think. What do you have for breakfast? This morning I had porridge and I made it really flash. I added cinnamon and nuts. See, I'll put nuts in my porridge. I don't throw them at trees. And some other little seed things that like swell up. And then I'll put maple syrup on top. Oh, yeah, and I'll put cinnamon in. Oh, that's good. The kids hate it, so I don't have to share it. It's good. What's wrong with you this morning? Asked his mother. Nothing, said Roo. You should smile, his mother said. Everybody feels better when they smile. But little Roo wasn't in a smiling mood today, not even when his mother tickled him gently. Did I see a tiny smile? She asked. Just one? No, said Roo. You didn't. Poor little Roo's feeling grumpy. We all get the grumps, and that's okay too, isn't it? We're just going to find a way to get out of them because it's not cool. We don't feel good if we stay in the grumps all day. And then it's like a virus and it spreads and everyone becomes grumpy. I love these books because you get to turn them around and they do other things. Cool, eh? His mum reached out and flipped him up head over heels. Doesn't look impressed though, does he? It was the kind of game that little kangaroos love to play. But would it work this grumpy morning? Do you think it's going to work this grumpy morning? Let's have a look at his face. Does he look impressed? Do you think he is going to be happy after this? His mum's enjoying it. Maybe she should throw him up a tree. Tell him he can come down when he gets his grumps off. Who knows? No, little Roo did not smile. Not even a teeny weeny one. His mother skipped into a hollow tree. Sorry, I'm not reading properly because my glasses are a bit dark and I can't see these words. His mother skipped into a hollow tree where they like to play. She popped her head through a hole in the trunk. Smile! I didn't want to. I still don't want to, said little Roo. It's looking like a serious grump. Oh, look, that might be that little duck from the last story all grown up. Can you see the bee's knees? That's the bee's knees, isn't it? Oh, bee's knees. Oh dear, said his mum. So she gathered up some dry leaves and tossed them into the air, and all the leaves came down on little Roo. He looks so funny. I think I can see a smile this time, laughed his mum. Just a little bit of a one. Do you think he's got a little bit of a one? Well, I don't think so. I think he's getting grumpier. What happens when you feel grumpy and people try to make you laugh and be happy? Makes you, either you get really stubborn and go, right, your tote's not going to make me smile, or you start laughing. And that just makes you even angrier, doesn't it? Because it makes you laugh. And then you get annoyed because you are laughing. And then you just have to laugh. You don't, said Roo. I'm not smiling. Oh, well, sighed his mother. It was time for breakfast. Little Roo's mum lifted him up. Let's go down the hill together and find something to eat. I'm not hungry, said little Roo grumpily. But I'm hungry, said his mum. Come on. Poor little Roo. It's not cool when you feel all grumpy and stuff like that, is it? Sometimes it happens the other way around where your mum's grumpy and the kids aren't. Hold on tight. And off they went. Where's little Roo gone? He's not jumping behind her, is he? Where's he gone? Oh, he's in her pouch. Look, Free ride. Typical kids, eh? Free riding all the way. And the little mouse is riding the duck. Halfway down the hill, there was a hole. It wasn't a deep hole, but it was a wide hole and a muddy at the bottom hole. Look out, cried Roo. But his mum was doing silly hops from side to side instead of looking where she was going. And lucky she wasn't driving, hey? What's going to happen all the way down the bottom? Look, she's doing hoppity hops. And what's down the bottom? A river. What do you think might happen? Slippity, slippity, slide, and whoops, poor mum. She looks like she's going to go for a cane, doesn't she? She's going to cane over. It's like doing slides in on the side. Burnouts. Slop right into the hole. What a mess. What a mess. She's munted. Look, there's like a frog hopping up. Hope it's a frog, not a toad. Roo himself was muddy all over. Then he looked at his mother, who was soaking wet and slimy from the tops of her ears to the tip of her toes. And little Roo couldn't do anything else. He just had to, what's he going to do? She's a bit of a mess, isn't she? So is he. Muddy mud skippers, they are. Smile. It's lovely when you smile. Look, you can see him having a little grin there, eh? It's much nicer when he's happy. And Froggy and Bee, they're all smiling. And it is, isn't it? It's lovely when you smile. See, like, smile. What's a way that you could help someone else smile? What could you do to create smiles out in the world today, or in your own little world in your house? Maybe you could play with somebody in the house. My kids have been playing Uno. It's called Uno for all of the used people who call it you know. I know, I do know, but it's Uno, like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, like that, because it's number one. You've got to get the last one, and it's Uno. Just like for a little lesson for you all, just so you know. Anyway, what I was talking about is what can you do to make somebody else smile? Because smiling's really cool. And did you know that we can like share smiles right around the world? If you pass a smile to somebody else, that person smiles that smile to somebody else, that person passes that smile to somebody else, we share it. It's so cool. And we need to be looking for really cool things that we can be doing in this time that can make the world a better place to be in. And the things that we can be doing, that if we stop thinking, like we still got to think about ourselves, because we don't want to like totally do ourselves out, but we need to think about things that we can be doing for other people or other animals. And when we start doing things and we're concentrating on doing things for, oh look, I look like a little bunny doing my little paws, hey. When we concentrate on doing little things for other people to make them smile, it makes them happier. See? See? Oh, look, I'm like a dancing bunny. Can you be a dancing bunny? Yeah. Anyway, I might show my dancing bunny to my husband later. He might like that. So, share a smile. Do some really nice stuff. Maybe make some really cool cards and just like put them in people's boxes, or make a big sign for your street. so that when people go past, they can like have a smile. That might be something you could do. Because like when we concentrate, oh look, there's bunny paw going again. When we concentrate on giving to other people, we stop worrying about ourselves so much, and it gives our minds a little bit of a break. So that's really cool. Anyway, I've got to go because I'm going to bounce off somewhere. Do you like that? Bounce off. If my ears are staying on today because I got them tucked into my little rocking on. Oh look, this is like a bunny. Ping ping. You could make. Oh, that looks more like a llama, doesn't it? But how do you do the bunny one? Oh, peace out makes a bunny. See, you could make bunnies on the wall. Yeah, peace bunny. Llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama. Oh, I should do that one day. Go and find that. It's awesome. Anyhow, peeps, I'm going to head off out and go and get my bunny on. And I'll see you peeps later. Oh, wow, really, Mel? In Cedar Vale, we have put teddy bears out on the fence for the kids to find when they're in the car. That is like rockin' cool. Rock on teddy bears. If I go out, I could sit on the side. You could drive past, you could see a bunny. That'd be cool. I could just put a big picture of myself up. Anyhow, babes, I'm going to get out, take my llama, take my, how do I make that? Take my bunny, and have a good day. Love yous.